Alright, welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 437. We are here reviewing the ToQger's very first film and episodes 21 to 23 of the series. Now, the thing with this movie, it takes place between episodes 2021. So here's what happens. We start off with the movie in space. Where basically a space train, referred to as the galaxy train, is being shot at. Yes, a train in space is being shot at by this hunter known as Count Nile. That's how they pronounce him for some reason. Oh, in case you're curious though, what's his actual name, you might ask? Yeah, he's only here for this one movie, then he's gone right after this. It's Count Nile. And he only appears in this one movie. He does not appear in the series. Nope. Not really. So, and then we're also introduced to a one-shot character. Well, kind of. Because the girl in this movie, referred to as the person conducting is referred to as the Galaxy Line Lady. Yeah, like the case of the conductor, they don't really have a name for the character. No, seriously, she just referred to as a lady. She appears in this movie, and appears in the next movie, and that's it. No, seriously. Oh, by the way, the actress who plays her, it is Hakura Ferhara, who's on Looking Me for ToQger. And she, of course, later voiced Raptor 283s. This is actually her, I think, like her third or fourth character I've seen her play in Super Sentai history. Oh, it's her puppet, basically. Her puppet, Pizzico, is played by the actress Luca Muffi. Yeah. Yeah, she's the one who basically is, well, voicing her. The one who plays Akara, well, she's only in this movie and the next movie, and she was playing a character called Ren Ren, a character from the 4th anniversary Super Sentai movie. And apparently she was, get this, the voice of a character from Kaguya 711's War, the English sub-actress, the Japanese sub-actress for Tsutobi Kazuyasu. Yes. Who, by the way, the English dub is voiced by Tina Ballard. Yep. By the way, the actress is like not even 30 yet, but she looks fit. She's a very lovely woman. Yeah, and she gets shot down. She needs back to space because basically she's back to her business. Why in the world her train is empty? They don't really say. Also, the head is a lion. They don't really explain that either. So, and of course, ToQger's helped her, help her out. And of course, when she brought on board, the guy goes, "Oh, you're the Galaxy Lady." Yep, does not give a name. It just, that's our title. I kind of wish they would have given this woman a name, but nope, no name. Just let the conductor. We don't know who the heck this guy is. He's just the conductor. I know the actor himself has a name, so it's the actors that plays Lady, but they don't give the characters names. As the reason for this, well, the Rainbow Line likes mysterious. Yes, seriously. So, throughout the movie, he's like, oh yeah, look for By the way, the Shadow Line do appear in the movie, but they do, well, with the exception of the Crows, the main villains per se, they do nothing. They just watch the sidelines while basically one of the people that they know who works in space, who had come to Earth, and he's here hunting a train for sport. Yeah, and it's basically like a game for him to hunt a frickin' train. Yeah, how stupid of a shit. But wait, yeah, I love the character's design. I love the design of the Galaxy train. Of course, the actress herself is very beautiful. So, at first, basically, she thinks because people look on their phones, I think the reason why they're just to poke fun of basically how people are nowadays is that she thinks that Earth's imagination is weak. It turns out it's her imagination is weak, not the people. So eventually, the plan is to ride on the space ramp, and thanks to also them using the fire supply engine to basically fire water, the conductor basically writing forwards of the plan. He's like, genius. He loves the plan. They get back to space. So he just drags Lady to basically her train, and they basically ride the train up, and then of course they split off. Of course, also Akira basically comes in to help out for a bit, and she's able to go off the stage. Before she goes, she gives basically Wright this small little package. I would not be surprised, given her reaction to him. I'm like, why doesn't she kiss him? Because clearly she's attracted to him. Because, of course, he's the Red Ranger. And the Red Ranger, in a lot of these sub movies, they always get the hot babes. I am not joking about that. It's happened a few times in movies I've seen. We have a Red Ranger movie, and there's a beautiful woman who's madly in love with him, and she's a one-shot character. The only movies I've seen this happen with, I think this had happened with, I know it happened with her, I know it happened with, I know it happened with Deca Ranger. I know that in the case of Magic Ranger, there already is one basically like that. She's a recurring character. Of course, with this movie, ToQger had this too. Don't really say I follow up in the show. Marvelous, no, he didn't have a one-shot woman basically in love with him. What about Ghost Sager for Alta? Nope. How about Shark Edger? Nope. Okay. Well, in the case of Ranger from Go Onger, yes. Going Silver is in love with him. Yes. Yeah, but she's a regular Ranger, though he is oblivious to the fact that basically she's in love with him. I'm like, dude, you have a beautiful woman in love with you, and you're ignoring her for your crazy antics. But I can definitely tell just by her reaction to Wright, she may have basically been attracted to him. Despite the fact he might be younger than she is, because they do say it's been 25 years since she basically last one came to Earth. As for how old she is, they don't say, but she looks very young. I'd say by appearance-wise, she's probably around the same age as Wright. Yes, I think so. Yeah, probably the same age as Wright. And if you're curious, like, how old is Wright, you might ask? Ray himself is only, like, 3 years older. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, good. Tells a little bit more than usual because David Seuss tells it.
Ooh, okay.
And the cloud's down the other end of the house where you keep the sheets out, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's doing this. Keep the change.
Uh-huh. Anyways, so they do succeed to get into space. So, and what's in the box? Why? It's 5 train Zords that make them all into animals. And some might watch this and watch previously, and they're like, yeah, that's not surprising given the fact this is the third time this has happened. So, they all become animals. The red becomes a lion, which, and they were watching Sentai like, of course the red is a lion ranger. Of course he is. Blue is an eagle. Pink is a panda. Yes, seriously, a freaking panda. Yellow is a wildcat, and green is green is an alligator. Yes. Yeah. And of course they battle the two. The Nile and his one monster, Hound, Shadow. Yes. Yeah, Hound Shadow. And they beat him here, and then they go giant size, and they beat him there. Really cool. Heck, even here's the cool thing. So the trains form into a mech, which it's has 2 modes. One where it looks like Go On Lion. No, seriously. What you know is Ressha Safari, which the lion from looks a lot like Go On Lion. Yeah. And the panda thing was so funny. It's like she wears a panda suit. It is so hilarious. Also, the eagle thing for Blue, the way the wings are, it reminds me so much of Gal Yellow. And if you're really curious, at the time this aired, how long had it been since Gal Ranger? Okay, you want to answer that one? It had been 11 years since I think like 11 years. If I'm mistaken. Actually, no, 12 years. Yeah, 12 years since Gal Ranger. I guess they did this because, well, maybe it's something planned for more animal stuff. And Sally put that the Safari mech they have here is a one-shot mech. It does not appear again after this. No. Yeah, as far as I can tell, only appears in this movie, and it never returns ever again. But the movie itself was a lot of fun. I love the movie. In the case of the 3 episode, this is basically this was the Greta arc. So we have Greta running away once again after being caught by the Emperor. Yeah, he wants to flee. And by the way, 21 features her last monster in the entire series. No, seriously, her last official monster. Which is known as Soap Shadow. And the whole thing in this one is swapping bodies. And get this, all the guys swap bodies, like Riot's at first in Takeshi's body, and then Green's body, and this goes on for a little while. You know what this other swap body is this episode? Kagura. She's like the only one. And Greta swaps bodies with Mio after a while to like run away, and eventually they switch back thanks to being humorous. And also Madame Noir protects her daughter from Baron Nero, who was out to murder her because she thought she was a threat to the Emperor. Back, I'm basically going to play next episode. So then she eventually does have the wedding next episode, and everything was fine until it was revealed. Oh, the plan with her was to marry the Emperor was to consume him. Yes, so Greta consumes the Emperor in episode 22, becoming Empress Greta. Yes. Also, for these next two episodes, there are no shadow monsters. The next shadow monster is not making its debut in episode 24. So yeah, we have this quick two-parter, no shadow monsters. Heck, we have Schwartz basically going out on his own and have the Crows destroy a freaking terminal, to get into the train, and they basically storm the main ToQger train and they take it and hijack it. And then he's able to form the mech, no problem, and switch over the controls. And he's able to pilot it with no issue at all. And then Miss Greta comes in with her own mech, who for some reason looks like Warrior's Kill from ToQger. Yes, seriously. Looks like Warrior's Kill. And we get a big development for the end of this, like when Greta sees the darkness, and it's shown kind of what their hometown is because of how the festival going, where basically it was consumed by darkness. The next episode kind of confirms that they were having a star festival called Plea Shore. So, of course, they were suspecting about the festival thing and possibly where the hometown might be. And I think this is really cool here. So, then, of course, at the festival, and of course, by Schwartz again. Eventually, they do get the train back after. When they storm the train, we have this hilarious moment where a wagon is acting like a dominatrix, stabbing the conductor when the Crow's tied up, like she's basically about to get in bondage and having the rope as a whip. I'm like, it's like, it's not what you're thinking. And I'm not sure how kids feel about this, seeing this at the time. I'm sure they're probably like, Daddy, what is she doing? Why is she having time like that? It looked like about to hit with that rope in that very weird way. I'm sure a lot of kids be like, what the heck is this? I mean, as an adult, like, yeah, she's like a dominatrix and she's loving it. But look how basically that he didn't hit him with the rope, but it was suggested she was going to. And that could have offended some people there. But I'm sure if this was adapted from Power Rangers, they probably would not put this scene here because it is too weird and way too adult suggestive here. So, but the cool thing about 23 is that, well, once again they're consumed darkness with Kira. And by the way, when they battled their own mech in the last episode, in 22, they basically fought with Supply Meg, which basically Akira just fixed because he's a mechanic. So then they have it where the main 6 mechs combine for the first time to form Super Duper Toka Die, because the combination is Bill Die, and they destroy Greta's basically mech. It's implied Schwartz was destroyed, but he's able to survive, and then the most shocking thing happens. And there's no huge witnesses. So then the Emperor just burst out of Miss Greta. And Schwartz has sliced it all into the water. Going to be absent for an episode here. And he'll be back, don't worry. Because given the fact that Wound probably didn't physically kill him, so he probably is going to be back. And you show up basically Zed's shadow form here, which is a really cool form. It says that basically we have new status quo here for a bit, and that's it. By far, damn good episodes. Love them. And I have roughly 7 more to go before my break. But next up is the Comic Corner, and then it's going to be on to Dr. Stone. After it gets hopefully to anime, I'll hopefully get a chance to watch more ToQger tonight. Okay? So, do the video. Bye.